We are recording.
Alright, hello. Cass and I decided that we were just going to do the Zoom for tonight ahead of time because everyone has something going on today. Like Cassie Shane's leaving, Tyler's working midnight, so I would have Isabella with us tonight, and it would just be insane. I had a couple people tell me that they can't make it. Cassie had people say that they can't make it, so we figured it would just be best to do it now while we had like an hour of time to record it, do it ahead of time, send it in to you guys so you have time all day to watch it rather than having to be on there right at 9:30. So we are going to do like a quick little November kickoff. It is literally unbelievable. It is already November. I feel like October flew by in the blink of an eye. So I'm excited for a fresh new month, fresh new start, and I know Cassie is too. So we want you guys, obviously you have the recording, so you can pause this if you don't have it on hand, but we want you guys to go grab a notebook and a pen or a pencil or whatever you want to do so that we can write out some goals for this month. So if you don't have that on you, you can pause this video and go run and get it now. Don't mind my Christmas PJs, my Christmas tree. I am ready for December. So something that we want to remind you guys of and we want to pull you back to is your vision. Why did you join this business? What is your vision? Why are you here for the long run? What is the thing that keeps you going? What is your why? So for me, mine is Isabella, and that I want to be home with her. I want to be full-time with her. I want to be a stay-at-home mom that gets to run their business from their phone and still support my family. That is a dream. I want to be debt-free. I don't want to have to struggle about finances. I don't want Tyler to struggle with finances. I want to be comfortable. I want to be stable. And I don't want to be full of debt. So that is my why. I want to be able to go back to school and focus on school and not have to be working 24/7 like I was at one point. That is my why. That is why I'm here. So we want you guys to write down your vision. Why are you here for the long run? What do you want to do? And just kind of remind yourself of why you're here and what your vision is. So you can go ahead and do that now. And like we said, we are doing the recording, so you can pause it while you're writing that down. Do whatever you want that way. Cass and I did ours this morning, so you guys can pause this video. So the next thing that we want to point out to you guys is that there's literally 2 months left in this year. We have November and December, and that's it. It's a brand new year in 2020 is over. Like I said, this month and this year has completely flown by. So you guys can't let another day go to waste. You can't let another week. You can't let another month of you just, I'm going to say it. We can't keep half-assing everything. We need to run. We need to do it. We can't keep wasting our time. So you have to make the choice now. We want you guys to watch this recording today. That's why we're going to say that in the group chat. You have to make the decision now, not later today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not literally next year, since that's 2 months away. You have to make the choice and the decision right now if you are in this or you're not. Like, you have to either full run or you're literally just wasting your time. If you're posting once every week, or you're showing up every couple days, or you show up just once throughout the day and that's it, and just, hi guys, I'm using my products, bye. Like, if you're not in it for the long run, if you're not in this to make it your business, you are wasting your time. Granted, if you were here just for your free product credit, like, okay, that's fine. But if you have a vision and you had bigger goals when you joined, don't down level yourself and be like, oh, I'm not capable, I'm just here for my free product credit. No, you had a vision when you joined, and your why should be so strong that that's what keeps you going. So that's why we wanted to remind you guys of your vision, your why, whole 9 yards in the beginning. So the next thing that we want you to write down and think about is, where do you want to be November 30th? It's the 1st right now. Where do you want to be in 30 days? And I know all of us tend to be like, okay, well, I want to be at 4K, or I want to be at 12K, or I want to hit this rank, or do this, or do that. But how are you going to do that? How are you going to get there? Sure, you could write down, I want to be 4K by the end of the month right now on this paper, but how are you going to get there? What do you need to do? Where do you need to up level? And this is something that Cassie and I can't really do for you. We can give you all the tools. We could tell you you have to do your IPAs every day. You have to be posting. You have to be sharing yourself. You have to find out who you are, who your brand is, what you like about the products, what you like about the comp plan. We could tell you what you need to do, but we can't do it for you. You guys have to evaluate right now where you need to up level. Everyone is different. Everyone needs to do something differently. Everyone has a different schedule. You need to figure out what you need to do, where you need to make your priorities straight, where you need everything to up level to be able to get to your goal on November 30th. You can't just write down on that piece of paper, I want to be 4K by November 30th. How are you going to get there? What do you need to do? What have you been slacking on? What have you been doing good at? You need to write that down, and you need to be able to look at that every single day. So something that should be on your top priorities is obviously IPAs. Cassie and I go out of our way every single day to type up IPAs and send them to you. No one else does that. They basically are just like, here's your IPAs. You do them every day for your business. That's what you're going to do for the rest of forever. Cass and I literally come up with different ways to do IPAs, how to share them with you. We wake up early in the morning, you know, like how I told you guys, I don't want to be on my phone first thing in the morning because it's just negativity. We're still going out of our way first thing in the morning to type up IPAs and send them to you. So that should be a priority, not only for yourself, but because we're showing up for you guys, you have to show up for yourself too. So something that we want to start implementing is setting timers for your non-negotiables. And you could pull out your phone and do this right now with us. Take 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it is. We want you to literally sit here right now on your phone and set a timer every single day until November 30th. Every single day you should have a timer set. You could pick your time. If you know you work till 4 o'clock, set it for 6 o'clock. If you know you're free all day one day and you could have your priorities straight by a certain time, do it at that time. For me, I'm going to do my timers every single day at 4 o'clock. And when that timer goes off and it says, did you do your non-negotiables, you should be able to sit there and evaluate, because you're going to have your phone. Who doesn't have their phone attached to their hip? Like, this is how we run our business, for one. Two, everyone always has their phone. When that timer goes off and it reminds you, did you get your non-negotiables done? Did you get them done? And one of the biggest non-negotiables should be is IPAs. You should have a full-on round of strong IPAs done as early as you can. And then throughout your day when you're on your phone, you could be doing interactions, posting more. There's a ton of different things. And something that I'm learning, this is a little bit off topic, is I can't even say it, algorithm, I think that's how you say it. It works with you. It does not want you, like, if you are just popping on social media every few hours just to post and be all about you, it's not going to put you at the top where everyone can see you. If you are being social on social media, if you are interacting, if you are liking people's posts, if you are messaging people, if you are doing the things that social media is made to do, it is going to put you at the top. More people are going to see your posts, more people are going to see your stories, more people are going to see your reels if you are being social on social media. So that is why IPAs are so important. We tell you every single day you need to be interacting, but are you doing it? You need to be posting every single day, but are you doing it? You need to be posting you on your stories every day, but are you doing it? We can tell you every day to do these IPAs like we do every morning, but you have to be accountable. In this business, you are your own boss. There is a beauty behind that, and there is a crappy side behind that. You're not at your typical 9 to 5 where Cassie and I could be like, hey, you're not doing this, you're not doing this, you're not doing this. Like, you're going to get fired if you don't do this. Like, it doesn't work like that. You're either in it or you're not. So IPA should be a top priority. If you have other non-negotiables for your business, so for me, is going to be a full round of IPAs It's going to be following up with potentials, and it's going to be following up with my team. That is going to be my priority. So at 4 o'clock when my timer goes off, I should be able to say I did a full round of IPAs, I followed up with all of you, and I followed up with all my potentials every single day. Those are my non-negotiables. Yours can be different, but IPAs has to be on that list. So something that Cassie and I want to start implementing every day, like I said, you should have that timer set. Mine's going to be at 4 o'clock. So when 4 o'clock hits, I'm going to say either, okay, I did all my non-negotiables already. Let's do round 2. Let's do it again. Or I'm going to be like, oh crap, I didn't do this. I need to do this. This is my timer in the middle of the day saying, you didn't do crap today. Step it up. This is your reminder. So whenever that timer goes off and you already did your round of IPAs, you already did all your non-negotiables, or even if you didn't, as soon as you do them, we want you to send in the group chat, our group chat, like I forget what the name is, our personal group chat where we send IPAs every single day. We want you to say, I paid my rent. Basically, that's saying I paid my dues, I did my work for the day, and that's going to keep you accountable because we're going to expect to see that every single day out of all of you. And you're going to see, like, say, I don't know, one of the promoters is done with all their non-negotiables by 11 o'clock. You're sitting there at 4 o'clock and you're like, holy crap, I didn't do anything today. It's going to keep you accountable. It's going to keep us accountable. It's going to keep us more social in the group chat. So when that timer goes off, you have all of your non-negotiables done. We want you to text in the group chat, I paid my rent. We were thinking about doing every time you do a round of IPAs. If you guys want to do that, every time you do a full-on round of IPAs, send that in the group chat. Hey guys, I just did interactions. Hey guys, I just posted a new post. Can you give me some love? Like, we are here to feed off of each other and help each other and to keep each other going up and up and up. You know, we broadcast that all over our stories. Hey, we have such a big community, but when's the last time that you guys talked in the group chat? When's the last time that you guys reached out? When's the last time that we have? You know, we all need to up level in this area. So this is the way we're doing it. This is not only going to be a way for us to keep you guys accountable. If you don't send in the group chat, I paid my rent, we're going to know we need to follow up with you. Hey, what's going on today? What do you need to do? What's happening? All of you should be sending that in once. And if you're doing something IPAs early in the morning, hey, I'm listening to this podcast. Here, guys. Hey, I'm doing this for self-development. Here, guys, like, say what you were doing. When you post something, tell us on your feed. Like, we want to help you. We want to interact with you. If we go and like all your posts, if we have 10 people in our group chat and everyone goes and likes it, the algorithm's going to like that. They're going to be like, oh, these people like you. Like, and they're going to bump you up. We need to be there for each other. So set timers for your non-negotiables right now. You should have literally 30 reminders in your phone. I don't know how long that's going to take, but you need to do it. So something that I am implementing, this is like the next point here, guys, and I talked to Cassie about this morning too, is I am basically, in my mind, I am skipping November. November is not a thing. It's going to fly by so fast that who even cares? November's done. Today for me is December 1st. And we have 1 month to run for our goals until 2020. So if you are running like this is the last month in the year, if you are running like they're about to drop bonuses and you need to get your crap together, if you're running like you need money to put Christmas presents under the freaking tree for your kids, for your family, like whatever you need to do to tell yourself to run, like do that. So that if you think today's December 1st and you have all this money from the business and you have all these potentials from the business, come the actual December 1st when it's really January, where are you guys going to be? How much farther are you going to be? If you're running like it is a brand new year at the end of this month, you're running like Christmas is coming, you need the money, you're running like you need this to be a priority in your life because come January, it's a new year. You can't just start January 1st and be like, all right, I'm here, let's start running my business, because you're never going to do it. If you don't start now and decide now, it's never going to happen. That's why I said in the beginning, you need to make up your mind right now. Are you in it for the long haul? Are you in it because you want to make your why come like true and you want to make all of your dreams and your visions come true? Or are you just here because you're like, oh, like I need to post today? Like, does it feel like more of a struggle for you to be hopping on your social media than it does a I'm running my business type of thing? Like, you guys have to evaluate that. Your why and your vision has to be strong, and you have to be looking at it every single day. Because as soon as you get into that mindset of, oh my God, I gotta post, or oh my God, I need to do something. Like, if you're not motivated and you're not running towards your vision, like, why are you here? Oh, hold on one second. Sorry, I don't know if you guys could hear me. I had a reminder pop up on my phone and it like cut me off. So you need to figure out why you're here, and you need to make up your mind right now that you need to change now. You can't wait until January to start running and to start changing your life for your business. And one of my biggest goals for this year was to start growing back into my faith after I stepped away. And something that I've learned the hard way is that whatever you're praying about, whatever your vision is, in your vision, you have your heart literally getting tugged in that direction. Like, oh my God, this is what I need to be doing. That's what your vision should be doing to your heart. You know, you could pray about it all you want, but God is literally just standing there at the door. Like, hey, the door's open. You need to meet me here. Like, put in the work. God is literally waiting at the door for you with your vision, with your goals, with everything that you want to accomplish, waiting right here. And you're down here not putting in the work. You have to meet him at the door. You can't just pray, oh, bring me people. You know, you can't just pray like, I want to be a 12K leader or a 4K leader. Like, you have to be putting in the work. If you want God to give you more promoters, are you posting about the opportunity every day? How are people going to know that you have an opportunity? If you want someone to buy a 3-step and you're praying about that, and you're praying about your QV or your PV, and you want new people to come in to buy the products, are you posting about the products? Like, you have to put in the work. You have to step it up. You have to be a leader and meet him at the door, and he will give it to you. He's waiting there at the door with everything that you want, but you're just sitting here waiting for him to hand it to you, and it's not going to happen. Life doesn't work like that. That is something that I've had to learn the hard way literally all year. It took me until freaking November 1st to figure that out, guys. So take it from me. Do it now. Put in the work. Show up as a leader. You know, you want to be this 4K leader, but you have to show up as that person first. You have to be doing what a leader would be doing. So something that Cassie and I wanted to tell you too is, if you listen to a good podcast or you have a message on your heart and you want to share it with the group, like, you're a leader just as much as Cass and I. You know, in a few months, if you're really putting in the work, this is going to be you. You're going to be preaching to your team. You're going to be putting in that work, and you need to take the steps to get there. So if you have a message on your heart if you have one promoter, if you want to speak to the people that are above you, do it. Like, ask Cass and I, like, we can literally get you set up with our Zoom accounts and record it, and we can post it for you. Like, you guys need to step it up as leaders. Like, we can't, for the rest of your business, we can't be the one only pouring into your people. We can't be the only one telling your people, do your IPAs, you have to do this, you have to do that. Like, if you're not doing it, you can expect your people to be doing it. And if you're not pouring that into them because you're not pouring into yourself, like, it's not going to work. We can't do all of the work for you. And another thing, I don't know, I haven't really talked to Cassie too much about this, but like, I don't hear from my people too much. And I know Cassie probably doesn't hear from me either. Are you guys taking the initiative to go and find the things that you're struggling with on your own? Because if you are, all props to you, because that's what we want you to do. We don't want you guys to be coming to us for absolutely everything. But if you're not coming to us at all, like, I feel like I'm doing all the reaching out. Like, if you guys aren't coming to us to grow, if you aren't feeding off of us, if you're not pouring into your people, you can't rely on us to do everything. Like, you guys have to make yourself a leader too this month. So whenever you step it up, that is when you are going to up level. That is what's going to happen. So I want to take you back really, really, really quick to this time last year for me. This is when I first joined the business. I joined late September, early October. I was running, but I wasn't putting in the work. I was not doing IPAs. I wasn't pouring into my people. I wasn't pouring into my followers. I wasn't posting every day. I was showing up once a week, once a month. And you know, my reason that I came here was because I wanted to have a good Christmas. Last October, I was like, I want to have the money. I wasn't working at the time at all. I was like, I want to make the money so that Isabella can have all of these presents under the tree. Granted, it was her first Christmas and she didn't know what was happening, but that was my vision when I first joined. I wanted to be able to provide, not only so it was just Tyler paying for everything, I wanted to give Isabella a good Christmas. And you know, life hit me so hard, and that was the point Cass and I wanted to tell you about. You know, life's not going to get any easier. You can't start putting in the work whenever you just catch a break. You're never going to catch a break. Your life is always going to be crazy. Like now, let's say you wait until January, or you wait until, let's say you waited until right now to start running your business. Thanksgiving's coming, Black Friday's coming. If you use that as an excuse, like, you're not going to run your business this month, what if you wait until next month? And you're going to use Christmas as an excuse. There's always going to be an excuse, but you have to make the business a priority. So this time last year, literally, I had so much going on and I used literally every single thing as an excuse. But if I would have used those excuses to grow rather than just giving up like I did, I literally walked away from the business come January. October, November, December was a huge 3 months that I could have used to grow through so many situations. And I was like, F it. This ain't for me. I ain't growing. I ain't doing that. But if I would have taken the time to grow from each of these things and to up level in my life and up level in my business, I would be so much farther off right now. Can I tell you guys that? Quitting on yourself and quitting on the business because life is hard, and because say you're in school, like right now, like I have so much stuff going on with school. I could quit the business right now and be like, I need to focus on school. Granted, like, okay, if that's what you want to do it. But quitting is only going to make your life harder, and you're only going to regret it more and more and more. Like now, I still regret the decision that I made a year ago from walking away, because I could have used this season in this time to up level. So you guys need to make the decision right now. Why are you here? And are you in it for the long haul, or are you just half-assing everything? Because if you're half-assing it, why are you here? And if you feel like this isn't your season up level, you need to take a break. You need to step away, and you need to actually step away. And obviously, Cass and I would support you in that. Like, if you're not ready to up level and you're just half-assing it, you're wasting your time that you could be pouring into yourself and growing yourself so that you're ready. So I know this was a little bit all over the place. My notes were all over the place. But we want to ask you, I know Cassie has a little bit to add to this. Do you guys want us to keep you accountable? Like, we want to know your why. We want you to text us, like literally right now during this video. You could text us after Cassie talks and tell us your why you reminded yourself why you're here, what your vision is, what you want to do with this business. Where do you want to be November 30th, and what do you need to do to get there? And do you want us to keep you accountable? If you say, hey Haven, or hey Cass, I want you to keep me accountable, I have this big goal, I want to be 4K by November 30th, I haven't been pouring into myself, I haven't been posting on my stories, I haven't been showing up every day, we're going to keep you accountable, but only if you want it. So you got to let us know why you're here, what your vision is, where you want to be November 30th, and make your November really December. Tell yourself this is December. You have 1 month until 2021. How are you going to set yourself up for success? You have to start now. You can't start tomorrow. You can't start next week. You have to do it now, and you have to decide now, because you're either wasting your time or you're pouring into yourself. So I know Cassie wanted to add, so go ahead.
I'm super excited for November. I think that, shut my door. I think that we are going to do big things, but like Haven had said before, you have to be the one to decide. You have to be the one to commit. You have to be, no one is going to run this business for you. Like she said, we're not your bosses, and we're not meant to be your bosses. We are meant to lead from the front, and point you in the right direction of where you need to go, but to also guide you, but to not be on top of you. If you want us to do that, then granted, we would love to do that, because we all need accountability right now. You know, these next 2 months are going to be so busy, but you cannot use that as an excuse, because every time that you keep feeding yourself those excuses, you aren't getting anywhere. You are just keep going back down. So every single time that, you know, you say like, well, my kid's acting crazy today, I need to unplug. Well, so what? Every day you're basically going to unplug? Like, stop waiting to arrive at this destination. Stop waiting to become the best version of you before you go all in this business. Stop waiting for this and that and that and this and this to just for something to get easier, because the second that you wait and you're like, oh, fresher breath of air, let me get back into it, something's going to knock you down again. So what, whenever you're a 40K and you're leading hundreds and hundreds of women and something, your life's hard again, what are you going to do? Are you going to give up? You can't just give up on the business because it gets hard. Everything in life gets hard. Sorry to break it to you, but everything in life gets hard. When you have a kid, when you have 2 kids, when you have this, when you have that, when, you know, a family member dies, whenever, just like anything in general, like I feel like me and Haven can talk firsthand on every kind of situation, because we went through a lot at a young age and we still are going through a lot, but we do not use that as an excuse. You never once heard us use our kid, our house, work, you know, like a parent passing away, like nothing. We've never used that as an excuse. And I want to make that clear to you, because I think some of you are looking at the blessing in your life as excuses. Why are you doing that? Like, you should be grateful. Oh, wow, I have this business at my fingertips, so I don't have to go to work every day. So I don't have to leave my kid. So I don't have to do this or that. You have this business for you to grow as the best human being that you can possibly be, to show your children a different way of life, to step outside the normal, to do all these different things. And you're using everything around you as an excuse to not show up. It just doesn't make sense. So if you think like, okay, well, you're running, and then November hits, I mean, like Thanksgiving hits, and you fall back down. Oh, Thanksgiving, we'll have this and that. And I'm not saying that, you know, don't unplug on Thanksgiving or don't do this or that. Like, enjoy your time, whatever you're doing. But stop using those little things as excuses, because then Thanksgiving hits. Then, oh, Black Friday, I'm shopping all day. And then Saturday, oh, it's the weekend. Oh, we'll just wait till Sunday to get in the roll. Well, you just created all those good habits that you started the beginning of November. They're gone now, because you just took 3 days of not doing anything for your business, to not show up, to not do this, to not do that. Like, you have to stay consistent to this business. Truthfully, that's what it comes down to, because we're not here to be like, oh, you're fired. Sorry, you're fired. Like, stop running one day and then not for 2 weeks and then running again one day. You're not always going to be motivated. We're not motivated. I'm not motivated all the time. I know Haven's not motivated. Like, you're never always going to be motivated. So whenever you're looking for motivation, whenever you're searching for that, whenever you're like, I'm just not motivated, I can't run my business today. Motivation is bullshit. It's nothing. You have to be disciplined. You have to create a routine for yourself. You have to create a schedule. Granted, every day could be different. That's completely different. I mean, that's completely okay. But you have to stay close to your vision, your why. We have to start holding each other accountable for these IPAs. So that's why we're implementing all of these different new things, because come January, you're not just going to be like, oh, I'm a new person today. Like, let's go on for the new year. You're not going to be there. Like, it just doesn't happen that way. So you have to take November and December to truly start committing to you and your business, and look at where you're going to start in January. Don't start on January 1st. Start November 1st. Run these last 60 days and head into the new year. Like, you don't even understand what that is going to do for your business. And we wish that we did that last year, because I can only imagine where we would be at right now. But it's not about the past anymore. Leave all of your excuses behind. Leave all the reasons why this business isn't going to work for you, why it's doing this, why it's doing that. Like, you have to make it a priority. You have to make yourself a priority. If you want to step up and become a leader, do a Zoom on Sunday night. If you want to step up and do whatever, start interacting more in the group chat. No one talks. Like, you have to be so close to the fire, because, like I said, you're not always going to be motivated. But when Haven's not motivated, I'm motivated. When I'm not motivated, Haven's motivated. So we stay close to each other, talk all the time, because we know that we're each other's accountability partner to pump each other up. So if you need an accountability partner, and you want us to hold you accountable, we want you to message us after this, after you watch the Zoom, and tell us what you want the rest of November to look like. We want you to send us your goals. We want to plan a one-on-one with you this week, because we're going to break it down. We know you want to be 4K, but how are you going to get there? How many promoters do you want? How many customers do you want? How many trial packs do you want to send out each week? And we want you to start really reflecting on your business and on you personally. Like, saying as in, well, I don't want to drink alcohol. Well, you were just out taking shots. Or I really want to start losing weight. Well, you were just out to eat 5 times this week. Or I really want to, start stepping it up in my business. Well, you just unplugged for a week. Now you're back, and then you unplug again, and then this and that. Like, granted, there's like stuff that goes on, but you're hurting yourself. You aren't hurting us at this rate. We know what we need to do. We know where we need to step it up. We know what we need to do for our business. We know everything, but you're hurting yourself. You're hurting your business. Like, by you giving yourself all these little like talking in your ear for no reason, you're not showing up. For what? Why? So every time that you're not showing up, ask yourself what you're giving up on. Seriously. What are you giving up on today? Because you're one step backwards instead of getting one step closer to your goal. Every time that you unplug, every time that you just go on social media and you're not doing anything, you're scrolling, every time that you're eating out fast food, drinking, sleeping in, like, everything, like, you just have to start really implementing the good habits and leaving the bad habits go, and watch your life transform. So we want you guys to set up a Zoom with us this week, and we're going to really start planning November. We want to do like accountability group. We would like to keep the same group chat and stuff, but we really want to start like holding each other accountable for the IPAs. That's why we are implementing this new thing when you're done with your IPA, you say my rent's due. And if you have something that you want to share, please message us like Haven said before, because we want you guys to all truly start stepping up. And if you like a good book, or you got a podcast that you were listening to and it really resonated with you, even if you just voiced in the group what it did for you or what it did that, or, say you found something that was super easy to start following people, or something a new app that you found, or anything at all, start sharing in the group chat. We're all here to help each other. And whenever we ask you guys, like, what are you struggling with? Or what's this and that? Or what's that? Like, and no one's talking, then we don't know what you're struggling with. We don't have a clue, because no one is saying anything about it. Like, you have to start, if you want us to show up every single day and be there for you and to lead from the front, well, we have to have some sight of what is going on in your life. No one talks. We need to have some type of just vision as to where you see yourself, so then that way we can hold you accountable to your own vision and to your own why, because right now we don't know what any of you guys are working towards, and the excuses that you're putting on the table. So that we are also going to be doing a giveaway this month, to where we are going to do a basket filled with just personal development things, self-development. It's going to be super cute, and it is going to be whoever has the highest PV, so personal volume. So we don't want it to be if you bring in people and they help you, like we want it to be strictly just you personally, because that way we know you are actually leveling up. That way we know that you're actually doing your IPA, showing up every single day, being consistent in your self-development. And we chose the self-development basket because we always say that's the number one thing. Every IPA that we have every IPA that we have sent. Okay, baby, 1 second. Every IPA that we have sent to you guys has been self-development was the first thing. So I don't have a marker. 1 second, okay? To where that's the main focus, and that's where you are going to really be able to level up in your business. If you are not taking care of yourself, then it's going to be very hard, and I think that's the main reason. Yeah, 1 second. I think that's going to be welcome to my life. I think that's why a lot of people aren't growing, because you are not doing the self-development. You are not, leading from the front like yourself. You are not doing this and that. Like, you need to do that, and then everything will start falling into place. So self-development basket. Lucky. What is that?
Baby.
Yeah. So I think that's basically all I really had to say tonight. She'll be back. That's basically all I really had to say and talk about. We're going to send this in the group chat, and we want you guys. Yep, 1 second, Kay. We want you to message us all of your goals, whatever. We'll set up a day for the one-on-ones. Please keep in mind, and we will also remind you throughout this month about the giveaways. If there's anything that we have left out because we did like an impromptu, we will voice in the group chat. And I just cannot wait to watch you guys all rock it. It's time to level up. Let's get it together. How you start this month is how you are going to finish it. So start writing down. I might plan on doing like a little Zoom tomorrow, and do how I'm going to plan out November. So I will keep you guys updated. But anyway, I hope you have a good day. And we will post this now. Wait.